everyone, welcome to Darkest Hour, version 1.1 Strategic Command. So the update is finally out. It's been 2 years, and here we are. We are going to play as the United Kingdom. So in this update, the French got updated, the United States got updated, the UK got updated, Germany, Italy, Japan, Soviets, the Polish also, and we got the Ethiopians for some reason. And yeah, the other guys are going to come in the 1.2 update. We don't know when that is. Might be another 2 years, might be 5 years, who knows. So we're greeted with this new menu, Gathering Storm. We can go Don't Hurt Me mode, which has a funny image of Tommy K here wearing a Warhelm hat for some reason. We got the Recruit, and then we got the Soldier difficulty, recommended for average Joe's Heartsfire 4 enthusiasts and wearaboos. Then we have the Einleben difficulty, recommended for Tommy K, basement dwellers, and people who've never touched grass. Listen to that, guys. You have a little... Here we are. Darkest Hour is total overhaul mode for Hearts of Iron 4. It started in 1933, saw the rise of Hitler and fight the Great Depression. So we got the War Room, which is a new system that allows players to plan and coordinate large-scale military operations. We got Subject Manager, so more detailed control over subjects. We'll see what that is also. We got in-game tutorial, which is pretty nice. How to play the game, which we don't need. Then reserves, militias, combat logs. Nice. UI update, allied post-war content, neat. So I guess we'll have to get to 1945 to see what that actually is. Shout out to the developers. Yeah, I'll leave the Discord in the description if you guys want to check that out and play yourself and join and interact with the developers and thank them for how cool this mod is. So here we are. The United Kingdom never really recovered from 1918. They were victorious in the Great War, flowering independence movements, the Long Great Depression, and the rise of fascism, all threatened Albion's perch atop the powers of Europe, let alone the whole world. Austerity programs have reduced government spending significantly, the army is undeveloped, and only just managed to contain a vast colonial empire. Diplomats remain committed to peace, allying with the Italians and French despite former hatred at London. Turn off the tutorial since we don't want that. Right, and then we got our focus tree, which... I'm not sure if this has changed. I think this has changed. We've got Starving Lion. I don't recognize that. And then we can assemble the United Nations later. I'm not sure if any of the text stuff's changed. We've got nuclear stuff. We got flying bombs, nuclear warheads. I think this isn't new. We got nuclear propulsion at the bottom. We're just going to build civilian factories, of course, in London and everywhere where we have 80% speed. Yeah, so since the mod starts in 1933, we've got lots of building up to do and lots of skipping. So if there is skips in the video, don't mind it. Damn, I love the weather. Look at that. We can get really close and see that. Look at that. Oh, it's gone now. Okay, well, whatever. Look really nice. Firing the Reichstag. The Reichstag's been set ablaze nearly a month after Hitler came into power. As the Weimar's Republic's new chancellor, an armed attacks occurred in the Reichstag, the national parliament. Such acts has shocked observers inside and outside the country. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, they've changed how it looks now. Wall Street crashed in 1929 and the Great Depression that followed it hit every nation of the world severely, including those here in the UK. While the initial shockwave was nearly 4 years ago, many are still jobless across the globe. Okay, so we're doing a meeting, so we get an invitation to the Geological Museum. Yeah, so in here we can manage our economy. So if we go down on taxes, we get more bonuses. Urgent unemployment relief. And we got a rogue element. With the rise of AH in Germany and Benito Mussolini in Italy, Oswald Mosley, the British Union of Fascists poses a threat to the United Kingdom, political and internal security. Right, beginning of the conference, 66 nations in total, see what happens with that. Issue about the Great War debt, so going to the US to beg that we get money, basically. I hate when mods do this. Why can't I disband these units? I don't like this. Like, why can't I disband my own units? Roosevelt's backed out. As expected, Roosevelt's backed out negotiations right as the news of a leak hit the front page. Wait, we got weather companies? Interesting, we got weather companies. I guess I'll put that into my infantry. Weather company. So we can set up the Unemployment Assistance Board. We can reduce British unemployment by spending money. Alright, so we got... This is our subject manager, so we can just go over to, like, strategy and things. I don't... Oh, okay. We can go on to strategy, prepare for war and things. Okay. So we can just command all our puppets to focus on certain things, like make guns and whatever. So I can make India prioritize military factory building, for instance, which I'll do, I guess. Capitalize on the housing boom. Something strange is happening in London. While the rest of the world is reeling from the impacts of the Great Depression, new housing boom started in London. And the economy is flourishing as a result. Why? Since 1931, after we dropped the gold standard, insurance rates have plummeted, resulting in high demand for housing. The London population soared and new industries are popping up to meet the needs. Getting out of the slumps so we can enable people to purchase land, so we're just spending more money to make things better, basically. Yeah, so we get more saves, we get a few bonuses as well. Well, look up, China has declared war on Fujian government. It's Li Zishen. Oh my goodness, what is he going to do? Oh, we also got Mao in this place. He's going to begin the long march to the north. Right, so the Prime Minister's health is getting worrying. So the Conservative Party is increased by 15%. To the north. If the Depression hit the hardest anywhere in the United Kingdom, it would have been the north of England. The biggest industries such as shipbuilding and textile factories have rapidly been closing and slowing production. Newfoundland debacle. So we're going to annex Kingdom of Newfoundland, okay? I might have to increase the taxes again because I need money to actually do half of these projects. These tariffs on imports, I'm sure that's going to work well. Working well in the United States at the moment. You know, taxing all our NATO allies. A significant amount of funding from the government. So we can give 300, 150 on thing. We'll give a tiny bit. I don't want to give too much. Hindenburg has just died. Now... yeah, things are going to get pretty dark pretty fast. The British Raj, a nation many consider the jewel of a waning empire. It's in a tricky situation. Ever since the end of the Great War, it calls for greater autonomy to spread through the region. Other talking points include granting of more autonomy to provinces within the Raj and creation of direct elections to further increase the voting franchise from 7 million to 35 million. Alright, so we're going to lose 100 political power, 5 stability. And the Raj gains 75 political power and more autonomy. He resigns. Alright, so in steps Stanley Baldwin, the naive optimists. Uncle Stanley. Uncle Stan. Stan is in the house. He's actually got a good tree. I can see lots of sieves. Never mind. It's like, I don't know, whatever. I go on the sieves, it says 1+1 dockyard. Very good. Balancing the scales. They're going to try to negotiate with the Germans about our navy situation. Power. Too long now, the British army has been underfunded and undertrained. Years of almost broken peace led to a poor state of the army. It is now a shadow of what it once was. Now the decision to refund, retrain and modernise our army is under the hands of our Prime Minister and our War Cabinet, both ready to lead the future. So, we're gonna do continue British exploitation, which grants us some civilian factories and military factories. The Muso has gone in. A lot of the Ethiopians don't have equipment. Not good. Yeah, the Ethiopians literally just have sticks. They can't fight back, and I can't lend lease them anything for some reason. We just gotta watch them as they slowly... There's no way Mussolini's army is this competent. What the heck? They're about to take Addis Ababa. It's not even 1936 yet. What? There's like 40 divisions in here. What the heck? Yeah, it's an absolute massacre. What is this? That's that... Yep, I guess I should be a bit scared if that is how Mussolini is performing in this game. German Anglo naval can take advantage of that construction boom because wow, we have nearly 100 civs already. Our king has died. And now we got Edward VIII. Alright, Spanish military revolt. Spain is plunged into a civil war. Okay, can I actually do anything with that or what? Pacifistic focus. Stanley Baldwin has chosen the focal point of his current campaign. He wants to focus on the League of Nations, modernising British defence, force housing the homeless, and then thousands of Britain join fight against fascism in Spain. Preparations for the march. We must ban the march. No fascists in Britain will allow the march or allow the march and send a police escort. Yeah, send a police escort. The call of the march and please, or police manage to fight the communists despite overwhelming odds. King Edward VIII is planning a wedding in the coming months, secretly dating a married woman for several years. The church has formally rejected these rumours, stating that he can no longer marry a woman who is divorced twice, and that doing so is detrimental to the kingdom's reputation. Pushing for abdication. While King Edward VIII planned marriage to American socialist Wallace Simpson, has gained popular support. Those in political circles of the United Kingdom and her dominions are outraged that the king would even consider such a marriage. Oh, okay, I can actually expand the civilian industry by just clicking on them and then pressing. That's cool. Right, so this is overpowered then. Money's actually useful in this mod. I didn't realise. Alright, Edward VIII has now abdicated. Now we've got George VI. Give me money. Our democracy is under threat of violence. Of violence by the fascists and nationalists forcing their agenda. We are a democracy and we shall never let something like the local violence Germany suffered during the last decade happen here. I will start building military production because we are going to need that as well, because the Germans, they absolutely destroy us. Military wise, but civilian wise, economically wise, we outbest even France. We've even got bigger economy than the USSR. We get money from consumer good factories, so the more factories we have, the more civilian factories we have, the more money I get. That's really good. Oh, the Golden Gate Bridge is open. Nice. There, you can maybe see it if you look really closely. A lot of other things like get built. We got like animations like that fire burning in the Reichstag. That was cool. That was cool to see. Oh, and Baldwin's just resigned. We got Chamberlain now. Honest stands on a successor. Chamberlain will become Prime Minister and form a new cabinet. Japanese-Chinese War. Let's see if they've updated this since, because China used to get destroyed. Nationalists breached the Yellow River dikes. Oh, that's bad. That's like 780. That's like 800,000 people have just. 0 people live on Ryogon. 0 people? You're telling me no one lives here? I just realized, you know, the lake, I think this is called the Lake Bihal or something. Yeah, the communists turned it entirely red. I don't know how, but here we are. The entire river is red, unless you zoom in and it turns blue. After the Irish War of Independence, the creation of the Irish Constitution has been top priorities, so the Irish just leave me. Great, I invested in you, Ireland, and this is how you respond? It's just not nice at all. I just spent so much money inside them and then you just leave. Okay, let's try to increase relations with Chiang and send an attaché when we can. I want to see what's going down on the ground. Expand building place in Delhi, okay. I mean, India's pretty big. I thought that, you know, you'd be able to build more stuff, but apparently there's not enough space. Transforming the break-in into a breakthrough. Sign the directive or don't sign. Upgrade our territorial army with 3 motorized. I mean, sure, yeah. Get Enoch Powell, okay. So I can get some pluck power, encryption, civilian intelligence. This focus we're doing gets a save in basically most of our colonists, I'm guessing. And it takes away 800 monies. Remove the economic war with Ireland yet again. Ireland is giving us too many problems. Oh wait, I can get a research slot here. Bletchley Park. Why did I do this? Oh, I could have helped so much. You get an extra research slot from there. Once we found it, it could have been worse and we just didn't see it till like 1941 or something. Situation on ground in China does not look too good. Oh, this gets us a research slot. Automatic digital view. We're doing this as well. 5 research slots. Heck yes. Yeah, I'm happy supply hubs are also really reduced cost. 4,000. Like that. Actually, it's the same as a Civ. I mean, it's at least can build quite a few of them fast, I suppose. It doesn't take like years and years to make one. The Munich conference. Alright, so we can either compromise, peace in our time, or not one step further. Czechoslovakia's borders are final. Okay, compromise is necessary to avert a second Great War. Peace in our time. Yes, peace in our time. Historical option. No! I don't know why this event's so dramatic. Oh, okay, it wasn't for Autotalk. I thought that event was for Autotalk. Our generals can only hold 16 divisions, apparently. Just a bit weird. Clear conscience. The recent invasion of Czechoslovakia by Germany revealed the true intentions of our eastern neighbour. Hitler's regime is clearly not content to simply redraw the map of Europe. They're bent on dominance and conquest. No nation is safe from their aggressive ambitions. As a country, we cannot sit back and let this threat pass unnoticed. We must act to counter the German threat and protect our people and our allies' interest. It served as a wake-up call for the rest of the world. Time for us to rise to the occasion and confront the German threat. All our available resources. Together, we can ensure that freedom and democracy triumphs. Oh, I just realized the naval map's pretty weird. We got that Azores is their own separate region, the Madeira. Why is it a circle? Why is it a circle? Oh, it's so weird. Celtic Sea, we got Faroe Islands with their own naval place. Hudson Bay. Chagos. This place hasn't even got a name. I mean, yeah, it make the Pacific campaign fun, but the problem is that there is none actually over in the Pacific. Oh, okay, I can get defense packs. Anglo-Polish defense pack. Guarantee Poland. Okay, so just spend pluck power and I guarantee people for free. So I could just go over and just click this button. And either way, I think it's cheaper doing it through here. Right, so we can't do the rest of these till we're actually at war. So there actually is different continuous focuses. Last Stand, Great Logistical Endeavour, Project X, Scientific Renaissance. I really love the UI to this update. It's really nice. Also, Ribbentrop Pact's been signed. I can't believe we're already here. This is actually kind of bad. I'm not prepared at all. Oh no, here we are. It's begun. Yeah, let's help. Let's join with Poland then. Let's help Poland. Now officially at war with Germany. Yep, you can see all this stuff. Poland lost everything. I try my raids on Germany, my port strikes. Try that. Turning out war, we shall never surrender. Great Depression be removed. Yeah, oh my goodness, we're actually dealing quite a lot of damage to the submarines. Makes me wonder what we can do to the Italians when they join. Economic warfare decisions. Okay, what's this? Yeah, I can open those shadow factories as well now. We've got 10 shadow factories. 10 factories just appeared out of nowhere. Alright, that's the German submarine sank before it even left the dockyard. What's this? Classified. Plan R4, ready for preparations. The planners devised a daring plan to invade Scandinavia under the guise of assisting Finland in its war against the Soviet Union. We'll lay out the plans of R4. Today, the Prime Minister met with the Cabinet to have an open discussion about Scandinavia's future. Norway, Sweden, and Finland account for a significant portion of Europe's iron market. Our first move will be against Norway, seizing its valuable northern ports from which the majority of the iron is exported. Following that, hopefully peacefully, the second and third phase of the operation will be carried out. Okay, and the last phase is occupying northern Finnish mines to keep the Soviets out. That's this crazy plan. No wonder they never went through with it. French troops enter the Saar. Yeah, the French do. Oh, I just destroyed my first U-boat. First U-boat of the campaign. Second U-boat of the campaign. I don't get what the Germans are doing. They just put the navy out here and I'm just sinking it. Yeah, Finland is getting destroyed by the Soviet Union under the heels of Stalin. Hopefully they don't just, like, lose though. That'd suck. I think they've improved the AI a lot now since the update. China just... Okay, let's invite Norway to the faction. I guess this R4 plan's not happening now. It's not... It's kind of expected. The operation has been bypassed and marked as failed. No additional penalties were received. Okay. Yeah, we're breaking the navy. We're breaking the navy. It's all good. It's all good. Ah, crap, they're going around the Maginot. Ah, Prime Minister Chamberlain resigns. We got British Bulldogs Winston Churchill. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend. Alright, we should never surrender. Everyone is together now. All in this together. But we can do hold blood, toils, tears, and sweat speech. We can do fight on the beaches later. Our darkest hour.
We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields.
We shall never surrender. He said the thing. Oh, Benito's in. Benito is in. Benito is in. Alright, so let's stop bullying Benito's navy. Australians are going. The Australians are going. Repeat, the Australians are going. The book was just empty. I don't know why, but here we are. And Africa's going okay at the moment. I mean, I am destroying them in the navy. It's already Africa. That ain't no way. That was way too easy. Fall of France. The impossible has occurred. The German troops patrol the streets of Paris, and the French government is requesting peace from Berlin. The French army, which fought the Huns for 4 years during the Great War, has been destroyed. This has left us alone in our fight against the fascist menace, and real Europe's last bastion of freedom against tyranny. unenviable position, to be sure. But we can't let the Germans destroy us like they did the rest of Europe. Our expeditionary forces return to our island. Operation Overlord was made. Oh my goodness, okay, cool. Get Operation Overlord. Well, I guess we're gonna plan this. Really want to break our industry. But why are they back again? Oh yeah, France. France controlled that. Liberation of Ethiopia. So we're gonna welcome back your highness. Yep. That's it. Never mind, it's still... Oh my goodness, it's a mess. So, Benito does not have a navy anymore. The Italian navy no longer exists, okay. Our naval bombers seem to have done the trick anyway. I don't think we should really be producing them anymore. For the time being. I'll just keep them in Malta for the time being. Just more fighters, more gas and things. Naval bombers. Not so fussed about now. Yeah, the Bierfurts are very, very strong against Mussolini's navy, so if anyone's playing this mod, use the Bierfurts if you want to destroy like 100 ships. And make like 600 of them. Actually, I think my ships here were really good because they were just destroying the German convoys trying to get to Africa. And Italy declare war on Greece. Nice. The Greeks experts in Greek and Central Med, they absolutely demolished the Germans. And Greece is really weird. Greece has weird borders. I mean, we're destroying the German Air Force quite a lot. I mean, look at the stats. Appeasement policy has been disastrous for our country. Previously, we attempted to avoid conflict with Germany by caving to their demands and hoping for the best. However, this approach has only resulted in more destruction. To learn from our errors. We took out 310,000 Germans. We're just damaging their convoys. That's crazy. Okay, women's land army. Death of appeasement. We'll stop this tyrant or die trying. Alright, Yugoslavia joined the tripartite pact. See how long that lasts for. Chosen the wrong side, Yugoslavia. Raise the home guard. Okay, we're doing all our British decisions right here. Yugoslavia joins tripartite, so we're going to coup them. There we go. All square invasion. Iraq. We're going to declare war on Iraq. Not the first time, not the last time. Here we go. Send these to the Golden Square invasion. Be a lot more useful there. Might get some marines. Let's make a marine template. We'll make it like a 30 width. Yep. My guy should be good. Get some Royal Marines. Who's justifying on me? Empire of Japan. We're already there. They haven't even took Nanjing. Okay. And Soviet wars occurred. Okay. Capitulation of Iraq. Alright, India's gonna have to prepare for war, so I'm going to start building up some factories in India so we can start pumping out way more divisions because they have not got enough. I'll continue pressuring Germany from Greece. Now, I mean, the Soviet front's looking pretty stable at the moment. They're holding out better than I thought they would. I should probably send the attaché over from China to the Soviets, though. I'll take it up when I get enough political power. Soviet invasion of Iran. Am I in this? Oh yeah, I am in this, okay. Well, get me involved. Here we go. Invasion of Iran. And India's in this, and they're not. They're on the border, so... Good luck, India. Alright, we got any Italian and Sukhma. I didn't even see that. Let's finish that off. Yeah, the German advance is kind of pathetic. I mean, they should be at Moscow by now. Created my tanks, it feels nice. We're going to be bankrupt after this war. Or war accurate. The US is now on our side. And Germany declares war on the United States. That is going to be one of their biggest mistakes. Iran has surrendered to the combined force of the United Kingdom and Soviet Union. And negotiations for the occupied territories have begun. So we gain control over certain areas. I think it's all of the oil places and resources, yes. I mean, the Soviets don't really get any resources from. I'll take my attaché away from China because I want to see what's happening with the Soviets. a look. They're holding. They're holding really well. Okay, we're going to take this. Oh my goodness, okay. Huge, 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 huge. Ah, Thailand has joined. Wait, we already took out Thailand. Okay, maybe this is too easy. I think they need to make the AI a bit harder. Or maybe I need to go up difficulty. I don't know. That's a lot of Italians right there. I'm not even sure how big their army is. Not that big. We take away these divisions. Okay. My invasion of Italy. I don't plan for this to succeed, I just want to see if we can just land and take Sicily. There's nothing here. There is nothing here. There's nothing in Sicily. Alright, let's bring everyone over then. Alright, we're gonna take that tiny island too.
Yes, sir.
Mussolini's been arrested. Official relationship with the United States. Is that China? Did China capitulate? Oh no, that was Italy. Italy has changed sides.
Come on.
Italy is significantly weakened. It's going to help us defeat the Germans. Oh, okay, Operation Torch. It does not feature on map combat for Operation Torch. Wait a future update. Alright, let's replace this with mechanized. Should be much better once we've done that. So we're going into so much debt. There it is. Yep, allies invade Africa. Cool.
Listen up.
Mussolini executed by partisans in northern Italy. Benito Mussolini gets a new portrait. Okay, what's this? Oh. D-Day has begun.
Listen up. Move out. Ready.
D-Day.
Keep on moving.
Not very great D-Day, but a D-Day nonetheless. We completed Operation Overlord. The air is carrying us hard. The air is carrying. I mean, if we could get this, that's huge. If we get that, that is game ending. This is game ending. We're about to take the Don.
Attention.
My goodness, we got this. We got this pocket here. It's big. Yeah, the Germans are in full collapse mode now. I wanted to launch Market Garden, but I think, you know, it's not going to work out. We're advancing too fast. We'll have to see how big this pocket is here. Right, so the casualty count is at 8.32 million at the moment. We're going to finish this off here.
Keep on attacking.
Oh my goodness, we just got so much debt, it's unreal. We're never paying back that debt. Well, not till like year 2000 anyway. It's like what?
Move out.
About 300,000 men in that pocket. I mean, that was quite huge. Nearly 400,000. Like, imagine that, like, on the Western Front in 1944. Oh, okay, well, yeah, Donuts is in charge now.
Listen up. Yes, sir. Keep on moving.
Wait up Berlin. Cool. Okay, can I have Berlin? Yay! What Berlin? Oh, okay. Germany surrenders unconditionally. Today, joyful news came from the heart of tyranny. A battered German diplomat has arrived at multiple rounds of peace talks, bringing word that Karl Donitz has finally agreed to Germany's complete unconditional surrender. Here's that a great effort to rid the European continent of its greatest evil seen has paid off. This option will more likely cause the game to lag and freeze. The time it takes to surrender. Please be patient when choosing this option. End of war in Europe. Today, victorious Allied troops marched through defeated Germany, bringing an end to the Second World War in Europe. Series of successful attack on both fronts, the German war machines collapsed, and while attempts were made to defend against the Allied assaults, signed a peace treaty but did not require total surrender. Allies would accept nothing less. It's still at war with Japan, damn it. Damn it, Japan. Oh, the Philippines is gonna fall. Okay, I will go for naval invasion of Nagasaki. See how it goes. But the United States just landed in Tokyo, okay. Tokyo and Nagasaki invasion. I'm more focused on me though. And we got Korea. Okay, well, I should have made South Korea. Oh, so this is the United States and I can both complete this focus tree. It's interesting. Operation Unthinkable. Preparation. I think that's Japan. Oh, this is scripted too. Okay, so Japan has surrendered. Federal Malay states are abolished and replaced by direct British military administrations. Alright, cool. Got the parallel, John R. Hodge, and no focus tree yet. Plutonium refinement, or it can utilize captured V2 schematics. We'll do that. Unlocks Allied Supreme Command decisions, modify the Last Crusade by that. Polish exiles' opinions will improve. Organization of Ukrainian nationalists' opinion will improve. An elephant in the room. Independence is out of the question. Or slaying this beast requires sacrifices of our own. From the cold, Spain should be allowed anywhere. Spain should not be allowed anywhere near the United Nations democratic forces since the Spanish Civil War, when the nationalists seized power with the help of volunteers from German Reich and Fascist Italy. Francisco Franco's ruled Spain as a para-fascist dictatorship. At one point, they even returned the favour by sending their own volunteers to Germany under the name of Division Blue to assist the Reich on the Eastern Front. Under pressure from the Allies, the Division Blue was disbanded within 2 years. That did not prevent some of their men from joining the brigades rather than returning home. It wouldn't hurt to see if their interests offer them a quid pro, so we can work with Spain to destroy the communist forces, which I think I'll see. Spain's still in the cold. Unfortunate news from the diplomatic team in Spain arrives today. The Spanish have refused to participate in Operation Unthinkable. Decolonization ends. Sun sets for both Britain and France, but what will tomorrow bring? After much effort, the last British and French flags were lowered over their respective empires' final colonies and transported home on ships alongside the soldiers who once garrisoned those lands. Both complicated history behind, and the global reaction to total decolonization has been mixed. Some upper-class partisans and Londoners have lamented the loss of their global dominance, calling their imperialism necessary for the spread of modern civilization. Famine strikes Russia. Roosevelt says the Red have exploded the atom. Joseph Stalin says no nuclear weapon tests were ever conducted. Okay, hopefully that's correct. I don't think they get a nuke until like 1946 anyway. Yeah, we just verged Germany altogether, so now we got the... I don't even know how to pronounce it. Trizonacia or something? Okay, so we can say the end of the British Raj. The jewel of the crown has been unpolished for a long time between the lives lost during the war, particularly in Burma and Japanese sponsorship of Azad Hind's Provisional Free Government of India. The famine that shook the Raj, sending millions of their the grave while we imported the Empire's grain back to Europe to deal with the Reich. Gandhi's peaceful rebellion, it was clear that British rule over the Indian continent is slipping. Result, we must determine what we should do about the deteriorating situation. Okay, so we can just cling to the subcontinent or India's arse. Surge will rise up. Yeah, we're just gonna decolonize here. What's this? UN Resolution number 19, Division of the Palestinian Mandate. The concept of the two-state solution will be accepted. European powers will decolonize their Middle Eastern colonies, okay? Alright, there we go. We got the state of Israel, we got the state of Egypt, and we got the state of Palestine. We got Syria, Lebanon, and Iraq. Also, making the Torch Group, which is like a technology sharing thing. Oh, we also got Vietnam. I did not notice that. We also got Ho Chi Minh. Right, so you can either make inroads with Czechoslovakia listed men, or reach out to the Democrats. Oh, parts of the Soviets being built. Yeah. Alright, I believe we should be able to start Operation Unthinkable. Let's do that. Oh no. The game freeze. The Last Crusade. How can one justify this? Attacking our former ally today, crossing the border in Soviet territory was an army of thousands ready to die. The democracy to unite the world for true peace through the use of weapons of war. Millions will undoubtedly die, but hopefully no one will ever die as a result of war again. Last Crusader stuff. Oh, so we got to capture things, or we lose war support. Okay. What do you mean war can't continue? We're literally freaking winning. Why are we sending the proposal to the Soviets? We're winning! I hate this. Like, what is this about? This stupid...
Keep on moving.
I'm just going to declare war on them straight after. What the heck? Like, genuinely, what the heck? Like, they have to rework this. Like, what? What the f***? No! Like, why does the entire West fall to the They need to rework this. It's so dumb. Like, you can't tell me the Soviets win everything. They say, oh, let's give up. I'm declaring without doing the stupid freaking unthinkable. Screw this shit. I'm taking my time in this war. How is anybody supposed to do this so quickly? Like, genuinely, you can't. The divisions just stall you. It doesn't matter what air you have. You still have to fight the divisions. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, we eventually beat them, but like, it takes way too long to actually fight the divisions. It takes like several days that we can't actually reach the goal, but we are winning Unthinkable. It's just not fast. Like, how the heck am I supposed to be in Krakow in 30 days? Like, how? Like, there's no way. You've got all these Soviet troops to fight. It doesn't matter. And this just absolutely screws you over. Like, even if you capture it a few days later, you've still got, like, so much stuff. Like, I'm already at 100%. Like, you can't make this up. I mean, what really annoys me is by the time the United States actually gets over here for Unthinkable, it's already ended. Now, we gotta do tier 3, so they're expecting us to be in, like, what, Kiev now or something, done? Yeah, they're expecting us to be in Kiev. Like, what realm of reality can I do this? Like, there's no way to do it. In fact, I've got a better way to do it, because it's literally the only way I can win as the Allies. It's to play as the Soviets. Now, it's pretty unfortunate that we had to do this. And it's a bit scummy we had to do this, but their scenario is just unplayable. Like, the after-war scenario is just, you can't. The AI is just too stupid to actually help you. Like, the US doesn't do anything. Time's up. Okay, chaos has only described what's happening at home. Okay, hopefully the Soviets actually lose. Yeah, the devs really need to work this. It's the stupidest shit I've seen in the mod. Like, it really is. It really is. It's so frustrating. I genuinely think the only way this is possible is by literally controlling the enemy divisions and moving them elsewhere. Because, still, the Allies have only got to, like, what, setting? And in 12 days? They're supposed to get, like, what, here? Alright, it looks like this time the Soviets are offering peace. Thank goodness. A surprising message arrived today from our enemy's command center. So here we go. It's going to result in a total Soviet victory again. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, we finally did it. Holy crap. Fate of the Soviet Union. History shows that there's no invincible armies and never has been. Ended in a draw. The last Crusades ended in a draw, so that's about right, I'd say. I mean, I think it ended in total victory, to be fair, not just a draw. The Soviet Union isn't even here, so I don't even know what you mean. Yeah, Republic of Poland, we got Ukraine, we got Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, Provisional Government of the Russian Republic, the Sevastopol government, we got the Republic of Kazan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, whatever this is, Novosibirsk. United States owns all this place. North Korea's still around for some reason. That's how we'll be able to complete it. Post-war consensus. With the defeat of Germany and the end of the war, our country can finally exhale a sigh of relief. While we enjoy our victory, we also prepare to rebuild and recover. We will emerge with the aftermath stronger and more united than ever before, work together. With the right approach, we can create a better future for ourselves and future generations. Alright. After the end. Europe's guns have once again fallen silent. Once more British armies return from Europe's battlefield decimated but victorious. The spectre of German militarism has plunged Europe into hellfire of World War twice in the last 4 decades. Yet the Second World War has turned out to be more total than the first. The soldiers' fathers disembarking from their troop ships left Germany battered but not destroyed. While the British people pick up pieces of their lives that have been inevitably shattered by the war, the government has acted quickly to hasten that rebuilding. The first of many steps has been taken as food rationing is set to end soon. Alright, so food rations are gone. I'm very scared of the game crashing instantly. Yep. Okay, well, I can't do anything. Sorry, guys. It just keeps crashing. So, yeah, that is it. If you've enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe. We'll be covering more Darkest Hour in the future. Probably playing as the Soviet Union to see if, you know, it's playable. And, yeah, cool. That ending really frustrated me, though. It must have took me about an hour to do that. Really cool mod. Love the update. I just think Unthinkable needs a bit of reworking. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you.